After the Stormers kicked off their Investec Champions Cup campaign with a 26-17 victory over Bayonne, we've put together our player ratings to see who stood out and who quietly got the job done. Here's how the Stormers performed in round 1. Mchunu made an immediate impact on his debut, dominating in the scrum and showing his presence all over the park. With that kind of performance, he's putting himself firmly back in the Springbok conversation for future test opportunities. I give him an 8. Kotze was composed and reliable throughout, executing lineouts perfectly, working hard in the tight phases, and adding to a solid scrum effort. A faultless display in the engine room. I give him a 7.5. Neatling dominated in the scrum, keeping his opposite number on the back foot, and carried that physicality into open play. A strong, all-around performance that set the tone up front. Giving him also a 7.5. Morat put in a solid shift, working tirelessly around the field to give the Stormers front football. While not flashy, his timely decisions helped the team build an early lead and control the game. A dependable performance from the captain. I give him a 6.5. Evans did the hard, unglamorous work exceptionally well, especially in defense, helping the Stormers weather Bayonne's early pressure. He finished with 11 tackles, second highest on the team, before his exit. I give him a 7. De Villiers was outstanding from start to finish, capped by a brilliant match-winning try. He led from the front with 19 tackles, 3 turnovers, and 130 meters gained, topping the pack in carries. A relentless and influential performance all around. I give him an 8.5. After taking an early knock, Dixon recovered well and delivered a gritty performance. He brought plenty of physicality, especially when operating out wide, and put in a ton of hard unseen work. A tough committed shift, giving him a 7. Ackerman carried with real force, punching through heavy traffic and giving the Stormers valuable front football. He's settling in brilliantly at his new home, and it showed. The team noticeably lost some momentum once he left the field. I give him a 7.5. Khan set the tone with an early try and stayed sharp throughout. He was lively around the ruck, picking the perfect moments to lift the tempo, and consistently sparked attacking opportunities with his sniping runs. A real catalyst for the Stormers' momentum. 8.5 for me. Clinton had a big job on his hands competing with Sasha Mngomezulu for selection, but he certainly strengthened his case here. He controlled the Stormers' attack smartly, linked well with Imad Khan, and used his boot to turn momentum in their favor. His kicking game was spot on, both out of hand and off the tee, nailing all 6 of his attempts. A composed and influential performance, giving him an 8. Zas didn't get overloaded with work, but every touch he had mattered. He consistently found space, drove the Stormers forward with intent, and capped his performance with a well-timed assist. Impactful despite limited opportunities. I give him a 7. Didn't see much possession to showcase his attacking game, but he fronted up well on defense. With Bayonne directing plenty of traffic down the 12 channel, du Plessis held firm and put in a solid defensive shift. 6 out of 10. Drafted in late after Warwick Gallant fell ill, Roche struggled to make an impact and spent much of the match on the fringes. A quiet outing overall, giving him a 5. Bayonne kept him fairly quiet, but whenever Mart did get his hands on the ball, he made it count, racking up 40 meters from just 2 carries. He showed real threat in limited opportunities, but he'll feel he should have been involved a lot more. 6.5. Similani was electric with ball in hand, especially on counterattacks, and quickly emerged as the Stormers' main attacking spark. He drifted into different channels throughout the match, constantly unsettling the Bayonne defense and creating problems wherever he popped up. I give him a 7.5. That wraps up our Stormers player ratings from their 26-17 win over Bayonne. The team averaged a score of 7.2, not earth-shattering, but a solid start to the campaign. If they keep this form going, there's no reason they can't make a serious run in the Investec Champions Cup.